Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bambi's Breakdown, where me, Richard, aka Bambi, will be doing another movie review this week. Last week, I don't know if you guys remember, but I did have two options for you guys to choose from, and we went with The Dead Don't Die, and today we're going to be going with the other choice, Searching. This movie came out in 2018 and was, I believe, the directorial debut for Anisha Chiganti, and I'm sorry if I said that wrong, my bad. This movie was intense. Now this movie is shot from a computer screen. We've seen other movies like that before. Like I've seen the Unfriended movies and Friend Requests and stuff like that. They kind of dabbled with it, but I think this movie is the best movie that has done this ever. You basically get the whole movie from a computer screen. Most of it is from the main actor John Cho, his character daughter, because the story is basically about his daughter goes missing. He's trying to find her, so he kind of breaks into her laptop and is going through all of her stuff, and all you see is from a computer screen. It's one of the first movies too that actually had me hooked from the beginning to end, through this whole lens of just a computer screen. We do get some visions of, not vision, but we do get to see live reactions and stuff like that from the dad and other smaller characters and stuff like that. But it's all through a webcam. So example, the dad calls a friend. It's all FaceTime, and you just see FaceTime screens and stuff like that. That was great. This movie too was just thrilling from beginning to end, and it was kind of cool in the beginning. You get to kind of see the dad go through an older computer. It's kind of nostalgic feel where you see all these old apps and old things like that. Super awesome with that too. It was pretty cool just to see that. It kind of went down memory lane for me and things like that. Then of course it upgrades to a newer TV, or not TV, I'm sorry, but newer computer, newer things like that, and it evolves from there. This movie though was intense, and I couldn't believe a movie shot like this had me so hooked from beginning to end. And yeah, the story is just a daughter goes missing, the dad kind of loses it, and we've kind of seen this narrative before, the movie like Gone Girl and stuff like that, where child goes missing and everyone kind of starts to blame the dad, or not backing the dad up too much or helping him too much and stuff. So there's a lot of frustration with the dad throughout this whole movie. And John Cho is such a great actor in this movie. I love him in other movies too. I mean, Harold and Kumar and stuff like that. Of course, he's hilarious. But this showed his acting chops so good. He was from beginning to end just so intense and so caring, and you can feel the emotion. And that's what I loved about this movie, is the whole movie you cared about this family. You cared about what was going to happen next. You wanted to see what was going to happen. You wanted, everything to be okay, basically. And we've seen things like this movie too before, where it's a crime thriller. You don't know who the killer is until the end, and when the shock comes, but even saying that, it still was so crazy for me to see all of this, because even the last 20 minutes they throw so much at you at once, and the whole time you're just like, whoa, this happened, and they divert you a lot to where you think this guy or this person or whoever is a big part in the kidnapping or his daughter being missing, but in reality it really wasn't, and the guy has almost nothing to do with it. And then he switches to another person, the same thing. He might have a clue but nothing big or something like that, and I really like that. And one thing I loved about this movie, that some movies and some things are too scared to touch on, is there's a part where the father, he's going through his daughter's stuff, his on the laptop, the contacts and things like that. He's trying to contact her friends, or the people that he thinks are her friends, and they're all kind of like, she was okay, she was a cool kid, or we hang out every now and again, but nothing big. It was nothing like emotion towards her missing. They didn't even really bat an eye. Then the story starts to go viral. It starts to get big. And then John Cho, as he's on the computer on Facebook, he sees all these same kids that he just interviewed saying, oh my god, I love her, I miss her, hope she's okay, and all these heartfelt messages and stuff like that. And John Cho's like, well, why are you saying this? Why are you doing this? You just told me you weren't her best friend, and now you're online claiming you're her best friend. It's all because it's a popular move, and you want to stay popular, so you keep sending these tweets and sending these messages out, even though when she was alive you really didn't care. I love that they touched on that, because a lot of movies, a lot of things are scared to touch that subject, and they did it, and they did it perfect. They showed every emotion too, from the father, from other people as well. And then what I love too is you see his frustration, the father, when this is all happening, because in his head he's like, you guys just told me a lie. You guys just told me that you didn't care about this, basically my daughter, and now you guys are throwing out everything and saying, oh, she was our best friend, we love her, we would do anything for her and stuff like that. I love that they touched on that. That was really awesome to see. And to be honest, my only negatives I could say about this is it's almost not an original story. I mean, we've seen things like that, but at the same time, it was still so good. And like I said, movie tropes and unoriginal ideas stuff like that, they're not. That's not a bad thing at all. Especially when you execute it this well. Oh, it's great. You know, and like I said too, this movie from beginning to end has you hooked into the whole family, not just the father, but the whole family. The whole time you are waiting to see what's going to happen and learning about this family too. You're learning more and more as the movie goes on and on and on. That was another thing I thought was super awesome of these people. Once again, if you haven't seen this movie, definitely please check it out. It's really worth a watch, and it really surprised me. I don't even remember if I remember seeing it in theaters or even like a listing really. I just remember it on DVD or Blu-ray, sorry. But I just remember seeing it on Blu-ray, and bam, I was just like, oh, I want to see this. I heard it's pretty good. I went home and I was just so shocked, even to the point where right after I watched it, I was like, oh, I need to watch this again. I need to check this out. I need to watch every little bit about it. You know, the movie was so good, guys. If you guys have a second, please check this movie out. I'm sure you can find it pretty cheap somewhere. It's been out for almost 3 years, I guess now. So I'm sure you guys can find this pretty cheap. Definitely worth the watch. Hope you guys enjoy it, and please look out for my next video. I'll have another one up next week. I'm going to keep trying to go consistent with it week by week if I can, and just keep giving you guys more and more content as time goes by. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this to all your friends. I'm almost 100 views on my first video. If you guys can help me do that and help me get some more subscribers, I plan to do a giveaway once I'm at 50 subscribers. And hope you guys enjoy that giveaway too and help me and support this. Thank you for all of you guys that have been doing this so far. You guys are great. Have a good night.